Everyone, Ryan here. So, doing the Postmates thing again, obviously. It's Tuesday night, Tuesday evening, whatever you want to call it. I was kind of busy earlier. It was raining. It wasn't raining that much. I mean, I don't think it wasn't like a heavy downpour. But yeah, it was kind of busy earlier. So of course, right now I'm just waiting. It's pretty cold. I mean, it's like 40 something. I don't know, 47, 48 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't do the Celsius thing. Like, I've never really bothered to learn like the whole Celsius thing. Like, I don't know. To me, I've never really had much use for it. Like, plus, like sometimes I can always tell. I mean, when I see a post on social media and someone posts something about like, oh, it's freezing out. They say it's 33 Celsius, or I mean, I don't know if that's right or not. Like, I don't know, or they don't even say much. They just say it's 33 Celsius, and that's what they post. And so I see that, and I'm like, okay, I don't know if is that good, is that bad? I don't. Yes, and that plus, I can tell that obviously not from anywhere in the States, in the United States. So, so how about that Joker movie, huh? Joaquin Phoenix. I reviewed the Joker movie on my main channel, which is Madman Reads and Rocks. If you watch this, I'll provide a link to that, to my review of it. If you want to check it out. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to talk about right now. Like, I just kind of like, I just hit record and then I just say whatever's on my mind or whatever comes out. I don't know. Somewhat filtered, but also somewhat unfiltered. So I'm still waiting. Anyways, I'm just gonna wait till about 9:30. Again, I wanted to start much earlier, but yeah, I don't know. It was just I ended up. I think because. Yeah, I don't know, just usually during the day, like, I like to do my own stuff, like, I like to read a little and watch. Right now, I'm currently watching the Flash series. That's right, the Flash. I'm mostly into DC Comics stuff. Comic books, graphic novels, series, and the movies too. Animated movies. Actually, DC Comics, their animated movies are pretty awesome. I mean, yeah, it looks like a cartoon and all that, but most of them are filled with some pretty adult-oriented content. So, I mean, not like a whole lot of like sexual stuff, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. You just have to see it to believe it, I guess. And so yeah, I've been watching the Flash series. I think I'm on season 4 right now, and don't spoil anything for me if you've already seen it. I don't even know what season the Flash series is currently in right now. So could be season 55 for all I know. I don't know. But yeah, I like the Flash series. It's chock full of sci-fi awesomeness, and it's entertaining. It's got like just the right amount of comedy. So yeah, that's really the main series I've been watching. No, I've been watching another series on Hulu. Like I have a subscription to Hulu. I stopped watching Netflix a really long time ago. It was just, I don't know. For me, like on Hulu, like I get much better recommendations, especially when it comes to comedy stuff and sci-fi stuff. But I've been watching this one comedy series called Man Seeks Woman. It stars excuse me. It stars this actor Jay Baruchel or something like that. If you see him, if you Google his name, he'll come up, and I'm pretty sure he'll be familiar to a lot of people. But he's one of those guys who's friends with, like Seth Rogen, James Franco, Jonah Hill, or like at least, they've been in a lot of movies, other movies together. But in this one, Man Seeks Woman, it's like he plays this guy named Josh, and he gets dumped by his like longtime girlfriend, and like he gets all depressed. He goes through the typical kind of breakup stuff. But then to try to like move on and try to get over her, like he experiences like all the typical things you would expect. Like he starts dating again, but then all this like really over exaggerated stuff happens to him. I guess it's because it's supposed to be from his point of view. And like in the first episode, I believe, he ends up going on a date with a troll. Like his sister sets him up, hooks him up on this blind date, and it turns out to be a troll, like an actual troll, like short green being type person that with warts like all over her skin and fangs and pointy ears, and I forget the troll's name. I forget what her name was. It was something like Chobo something. I don't know. And his sister accuses him of being shallow because, he tells her, I don't think we're compatible. And then his sister asks, why, and it's because because you set me up with a troll, and then she tells him, how dare you, something along those lines, and he's like, no, I mean, she's an actual troll. Like his sister tells him, is that she built herself up from nothing. He's like, what have you done? And so eventually, like, fine, okay, I'll give her a chance, and of course they end up not hitting it off, obviously, and then the troll, like, she actually bites him in the leg and like chomps down really hard, and that's just the first episode. The other episodes are equally hilarious, but also like weird and just so yeah, Man Seeks Woman. Check it out if you can. So yeah, I'm still waiting here. Next Postmates order. Alright, so picked up Little Caesars pizza, just one classic pepperoni. Gonna go deliver it to. It's actually to a kid I've delivered to. This will be the third time I've delivered to this same kid, and he always tips me. So hey, why not? And he's not too far away, so yeah, gonna go deliver it right now. Alright, so I just dropped off that Little Caesars pizza. Yeah, it was definitely the same kid I've delivered to twice before, so this made number 3. Yes. And of course, he always tips. I I don't know. I don't exactly. I don't know if it's him or like one of his parents, mother or father. But either way, yeah. The past 2 times I've delivered to him, he tipped, and it wasn't that much, but it was like a couple of bucks or something like that. And so I mean, it was just like pretty much enough to cover my gas. So, and really, that's all I really can ask for. Really, I mean, when it comes to being tipped by customers, I mean, obviously, I appreciate bigger tips than that, but I mean, every little bit helps. So, especially when you rack up like a bunch of deliveries, and so. Although I gotta admit, it's been a while. It's been a really long while since I've been able to do like more than 4 deliveries in one night. It's been a really long while since that. But again, I know I mentioned before, I believe it's mostly due to the fact that now there's a surplus of drivers available, and so. So, yeah, I guess I'm just gonna wait till 9:30, see what else I get, and if not, then I'll call it quits. It's as simple as that. One thing I am looking forward to is I'm definitely looking forward to Super Bowl Sunday, not because I'm a fan of sports, but because like last year's Super Bowl, I worked, and yeah, it was really busy, like pretty much nonstop for like 10, 11 hours. It was just busy. Like the order activity was pretty much nonstop, and I mean, I think that was the last time I was able to do 10 or 12 deliveries in one day. Yeah. And then not to mention, I got several bonuses, because back then Postmates, they were giving bonuses. I don't know if they're going to do that this year. But yeah, I got bonuses for completing certain deliveries. And then I'll add to that, like a couple days after that, I got a bunch of tips. A bunch of tips got processed, and yeah, that was last year. Super Bowl Sunday was a good day for me. And again, not because I'm a fan of sports but because it was the busiest work day for me. So definitely looking forward to that this year. So I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see. What happens this year. Of course, I mean, I like to be at least a little optimistic as to, maybe I can rack up a little more deliveries before the Super Bowl. But, I also want to be realistic, but realistic yet somewhat optimistic, and all right, so that's it. That'll do it for tonight. I didn't get any other orders before 9:30. I'm sure possibly, like, if I were to wait till like 10:30, maybe I would get something. But yeah, like I said, didn't feel like waiting that long, so just gonna end it now. Of course, it's over. Right now. It's busy over there in the Fort Bliss area. So, of course, like usual. So, but that's it. And I forgot what I was going to say something else. Oh yeah, again, if you want to check out my main channel, Madman Reads and Rocks, I'll provide a link to it. Because I mentioned my review of the Joker movie at the beginning of this. So, yeah. Go there if you want to check it out. So, or not. Whatever. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. As always, next time, don't forget, keep it real, keep on rocking, and peace.